It's always great to see Albion make a comeback on an Xbox, and Fable Legends is one of the most exciting we've had because, well, it's the first one without, it's sad to say, Molyneux in charge. Now, divisive figure, I've personally always been a bit of a fan of him. He may have overpromised from time to time, but the Fable games were always pretty fun under his tutelage. But now, some of the guys from the makers of City of Heroes have joined Lionhead. Okay. They're heading up this project, and that influence of that MMO is now coming into this game. So what we're getting is a much more co-op-driven, multiplayer Fable experience. A band of heroes set in a kind of prequel to the original games, going way, way back to the age of heroes when heroes were abundant and constantly fighting quests. You'll have to pick a class, essentially, but you'll be able to customize as much as you would have done with the old Fables and clothing and things like that. And yeah, Albion is there for you to explore, which is, going to be a really interesting kind of new take on the classic game.
Yeah, totally. I think we're all really, really looking forward to this. I think Fable still got a place on Xbox. It's still a huge franchise for us, and Molyneux, as much as I love him as well, I think the franchise needs a bit of a refresh, especially after the Journey, which was an unmitigated disaster from start to finish. But I'm really excited about the co-op elements, and I'm really excited about the second screen functionality as well. I think it sounds awesome. So you got your 4 players. 5th player can join in as the enemy, looking at the battlefield in like a top-down perspective on their tablet.
Yeah, which strangely enough almost reminds me a little bit of Dungeon Keeper, which was a game that Peter Molyneux also made years and years back. So yeah, there's like a weird kind of thing going on there. I guess Fable used to get compared to Zelda back in the day. It was kind of sometimes thought of as the Xbox's Zelda, in a weird way, maybe a little bit loose. I'm starting to think of this almost like Four Swords. This is almost exactly that experience, but now
try and keep this narrative going.
I'm going to try, but I'm kind of looking forward to being able to play Fable in co-op. I managed to do it a little bit when in Fable 2 you could play with other people. So they were starting to come in there, but there wasn't that quite kind of custom ability. You had to play as a sort of generic hero in that game. But yeah, in this, really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to playing as the enemy. That's a really cool feature. I've got no idea how it's going to play out, but most exciting Fable game we've had in years.